In whatever form, rock and roll, symphonies, few things on this earth draw bigger crowds. Few things on this earth will touch you more deeply.
Absolutely. People seem to feel a connection with music in a way that they probably relate to nothing else.
It's that touch, that relationship, of which Maestro Grant Llewellyn speaks.
There is something so compelling and immediate about live music, the live musician. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this open rehearsal.
There, halfway back in the North Carolina Symphony, sits the most majestic looking of all instruments, the concert harp. Skillfully strummed by one of the most unassuming players you'll ever meet, Anita Burroughs Price. Her instrument on stage, merely graceful. But on another day, in another place, it becomes a weapon.
But there is something so natural and lyrical and graceful about it that I think it can't help but soothe.
It becomes a weapon against loneliness, pain, suffering. In her free time, when she's not performing around the world,
Scandinavia and Scotland, and then last summer it was Belgium.
Anita is knocking on the doors of those who are knocking on death's door.
It kind of goes beyond words. You're with people at their most fragile and their most frail. I'm glad I can do it.
Anita Burroughs Price is the harpist for the dying.
The goal for me sometimes is just to offer a moment of tranquility.
Today she is playing for two brothers, John Vassy, diagnosed with congestive heart failure, and his little brother Bill, suffering through the latter stages of lung cancer. Neither has long to live. And so they called Anita.
It's a very sacred space, and you really feel privileged to walk that journey with the family and the person who's passing over.
It just absolutely shattered me.
Episcopal minister Holly Gloff called Anita a few months ago.
We just, oh gosh, there were just a couple of hours where I couldn't stop crying. Couldn't imagine life without my husband.
Holly's husband had been diagnosed with leukemia.
Obviously, he was not comfortable, but when the harp played, he was so much more peaceful.
In spite of all the things that we've done in the name of God that's wrong, this is one of the things in the name of God we can do that's right, which is comfort people and be present when their bodies are broken and their spirits are broken, and just say, we care about you, and we'll make this journey the best journey we can.
Sometimes Anita would play pieces that she knew that my husband loved, and I could see his eyes well up.
Holly's husband passed away 5 weeks ago. She is still wearing her wedding ring.
Yeah, he's my best friend, my soulmate, and not ready to let go, I guess.
I wondered aloud to Anita if it's humbling to be there at the end of a person's life.
And I sense from you that that's because you're honored and humbled to be the one to do that.
Yeah.
Anita couldn't respond, and honestly, sometimes words, they're just not needed. Anita Burroughs Price, the world-class harpist, sitting there with the violins and the bass drum.
That instrument, playing the right repertoire, in the hands of a sympathetic harpist, I think is a very special combination.
Well, she's also the one sitting there with the dying and the grieving.
And so seeing people say goodbye again and again, it's not easy.
She has watched more than anyone's share of death, recently saying goodbye to her new friend Mrs. Tolbert, she died from congestive heart failure. And after a hard-fought battle, Kelly Lewis succumbed to breast cancer.
The thing that it teaches me is how fragile life is. And if you want to say something nice for somebody or you want to do something thoughtful, do it now. Because I've never heard anybody who's dying say, you know what, I wish I'd have spent more time at the office, or I wish I'd have spent more time. They all say, I wish I'd have gone to a Little League game, or I wish I'd have made more time to take my kid fishing, or I wish.
And so it is that near the end of our days that we wish to do the things that we should have done all along. Spending time that matters, with those we love. These are the things we will miss.
Sing praise, how sweet the sound.
A favorite church hymn. That touch, that music remembered from so long ago. The very song that was sung at their wedding. These are the things we will miss.